lovely good afternoon to everyone joined to this live session. Lero the day punda check pundiramo at pundan podi ati.
Undambona activate.
Shit, kill them. Today we are killing people out there. It's a lovely welcome to you guys. I'm glad you could join us. Lero kamba maningichi nyanja kwese. It's like this show, a lot of people think we talk too much of English.
Is it because of the guests?
Yeah, so I'm joined by a handsome young man.
Big. No Diddy.
Yeah. Indine Emma.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Pagpo na stand side. Na stamp. No, welcome, man.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you.
Glad you could join me.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, glad you could join me. Topic ya lero is interesting. Chipuka wambile wandana sokoneza na wanapo wandana sokoneza kapo on the ground.
Yeah.
Because of this thing called social media.
Exactly.
Yeah, a lot of people want to. And the interesting part we are going to talk about. Sorry, chizungu na chinyanja zambo cha mix so that but nikalipo kama malengo pale topic niza pasa go chance wa ndinema tutare nkoni kaza ti kambani pon ni pundan pon.
Oh yeah. Nkamuize che sethi mapunda chathi punda mpona activate so apa so kunyumba kuchathi
wene kiruzemu No, I like it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so we're glad that you could join us.
Cheers.
Yeah, on Inwit HangOut. Today we are discussing a topic that I think a lot of artists out there want to find out whether an artist needs social media or it's the other way around, because I think people are getting it wrong.
No.
And because people are getting it wrong, they start to lose what they're supposed to be. Yeah, but tikalibo kamba maningi nizapwelera futi kulimwe. Funsepo, I know you're an artist, right?
Yeah.
And by artist I mean
all round,
right? Yeah. Not just nyimbo.
No, just artist overall.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's even better that you're an all-round artist. Yeah, maybe you can. I know people know you. Maybe most likely more than they know me. Aye.
I'm muri pa home. So obviously wambili basibaimo.
Yeah. Kylie said tumakwenda chama sidelines. Tutamanga mjamwa matamanga wale fari. Yeah, so I know, but maybe I don't want you to introduce yourself, but I want you to just say something to the people and to your people.
Oh yeah. So this is Emmanuel Piri. I'm my real names. Yeah, I'm a content creator. I'm a rapper, an actor, and a radio host as well. So yeah, I do a lot of things, and that's why it's so exciting for me to discuss such issues concerning artists and social media. Because obviously, in Vambi, social media these days, vamine sifu niko shitikirapo, vamine vaonongako ka perception ka social media, especially in our country.
True. I like that you put it that way. I like you said that they vaononga social media. It's even good you put it that way. And ideally, the discussion for today we are saying, is social media bad or is it good? Or is it a tool you can use for good and bad? So following what Dinema said, we started looking at, there's this issue where muntakankarana issue, maybe wezekona kagelo, and then you guys fail to resolve issues, then by the social media. It's like, do you think social media is a platform where people should take their bedroom issues?
No, man.
Is it a platform to resolve such issues?
Because social media these days is very toxic, And it's not everyone on social media who cares. because social media is very wide and people go to social media for a lot of reasons. Like monga in for example, can be kind of a social media. Surprisingly, man, real. I don't want to involve myself in other people's business, you know.
Sure.
And then there are just those people who want to air out their opinions that sometimes do not really mean well for you. Maybe naive uja kulivea pitamo then aona eva anasa inashe jaba triple M jama atifia mala tutamba kofi. And then maybe you want to resolve your own relationship issues. Eve anaimili achepa kwa ata ineva mala via. So what type of advice do you think you would receive from such a person? And then also there are well-meaning individuals as well on social media who also want to see other people live a better lifestyle. So it's a bit of both, you know.
Okay.
But I don't think personal issues are supposed to be resolved on social media. That's why we have friends, you know, we have family. Ni problem iza kula bwanja mne yako watu zafuna chalo chonse advice.
Yeah, true. True. I like what you've said. I feel like people go there to sort of like seek sympathy, pity,
Exactly. Yeah.
sort of like have attention and things like that, which is the wrong thing in itself.
Yeah.
Maybe from your own understanding, what do you think social media is? Like, what is social media?
Social media is a tool for communication, you know.
Okay.
It's a tool for easier communication, you know, digital communication.
Okay.
And communication again, it go wide.
Yeah.
So it go vast.
Anyway,
You know,
sorry, on the name, man. I'm getting an animal statement here, but this time around, let's take our first break and then we come back. Remember, we are giving out cash up to 10,000 the kwacha, 10,000 the grundas. So I will be back.
Me, if you're serious, I can come see you today. Even boss, you come up once. Yeah, after work, I can come see you today. No, that's a lie. They got clean airport, first up. Kaka no sansa poka corona, Josie, yeah. So now, I think I said the buttons were a bunch of been talking for so long, so it's Bavudika Payum. So when you're better this time, so many Luvan, I don't even know to hug you to. So, wankala manje hapa maiziwa chija first time wankala kuko ejuku utipocha kwati hai kuluva na isa bwanji era wadi hapa kauko silence aka tete sutamba kwa kafyu matamba kwa Zambia zaka let me show you. So there's an application called Inwit. These guys have like amazing Zambian content. It's only 50 kwacha. So zaka baby girl, have a look, you choose the movie that you want. So let's see the same one. Go to I go pants of a kiki ya Peter to get tie. Okay, Inwit is no content for you. So
Sarah, what are you doing here?
At least let me in for all time's sake.
What happened between us was a mistake. I love my wife.
If I don't have you, no one else will.
I am a changed man. For you, for us, and our unborn baby.
After all the emotions I invested in this relationship, only to be hurt and abandoned. It's showtime, baby.
To hell with you, you stupid bitch. You just shot my wife.
Shut up! And don't you dare raise your voice at me.
Please let me save my wife. She's pregnant.
Make love to me. Long and passionate. You have approximately 10 seconds to strip and get hard. Time is ticking. 10. If I don't have you, nobody else will. if you're there first, I get what I want.
Yeah. So welcome back to Inwit HangOut. Today I'm joined by Dine Emma. It seems like Zamba punda lero. Initially, you were trying to explain what social media is. Sorry, I cut you short. So you said it's a medium, right, of communication.
Communication, marketing, exchange in general.
Okay.
Yeah, of information and some other stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
It's good that you put it that way because a lot of people in the comment section are actually saying exactly what you said. And people are saying, we have a comment from Ethan, is it Patel or Petel? You're saying social media can be a powerful tool for both good and bad. It has the potential to connect people, spread awareness, and facilitate positive social change. However, it can also be a platform for misinformation, cyberbullying, and negative social comparison. Yeah. Its impact depends on how it's used and the intentions behind its use. I like what this person is saying, because basically that's what we're discussing today. So it's about how you use it, right?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, and initially in our intro, we spoke about a situation where people want to take their issues on social media and they think they can resolve them.
Exactly.
Yeah, and basically that's like blowing the situation out of proportion.
Because you get so many comments that you have to choose from, and in that space where you are, you don't know which one is the right one for you. So I would rather seek advice from my friends or family, or just people close to me.
Yeah, it's interesting because then you're an example of a person who has used social media for the right reasons, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, you've got a very large social media following, and that following has worked to your advantage.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So I want you to tell people out there, especially people that want to go to social media for nankalago na issue na muntu, instead of like just going to the person and telling them, okay, this is the issue I have, but then I want to go around the circles. Maybe I want to do a post, and then I'm indirectly trying to tell that person that this is the issue I have with you. Like where in the past there was the issue of honor, courage, and things like that. People used to go to war on the battle line, like on the front, like face it. Yeah. Nowadays people want to abuse social media and say, I'm going to war, but you're not facing it. You're maybe making a post, you put up a status on WhatsApp.
That doesn't help.
It doesn't help, right?
Yeah, I think that just makes it worse.
For
example, I'll give an example of, for example, if you had a problem with your wife or your girlfriend, and then mambo fakache tuma status tuma setting kai tumangache tuma setting from a WhatsApp, it just makes the other person angrier, and it just delays the recovery process of whatever you're going through. So that's not the way, man.
Okay.
And I just believe that if someone posts about their problems on social media, it's just them seeking sympathy or attention or something like that, because I don't think that's what you created your profile for, for you to tell us everything that goes on in your home, That's why even before people get married, they go through all these lessons and stuff, because they know that once someone else out there gets the information about what's going on in your households, they might just use it as a tool for bringing more distraction and problems into your relationships.
No, I'm glad you're saying all those are very valid points, and we're discussing social media being a tool for good or bad, and we realize that it only becomes a tool for bad depending on how you use it. So
exactly.
it was created for for people to be able to communicate, connect, collaborate, engage, and then make a difference with regards to what you're doing on a daily basis.
Yeah.
But I know there's an element of us being human, and then there's an element of we have our differences, and then we always want to know where to take our differences. And I think we've abused that element, because then we always want to take our differences where we can sort of like get sympathy from people, get reception from people, and then we feel like, because I've got a following on social media, so I can voice out this concern, and since I've got people that follow me, they're obviously going to be with me. It's like it's like trying to create a camp. Like, okay, if so many people say this, and if so many people are in support of what I'm saying, then it turns out to be correct, which is a wrong perception a lot of people have taken, because then wrong will always be wrong. Even if you go on social media and say, okay, this is my side of a story, and people support you. If you are wrong, you are wrong, and wrong will always be wrong, and it's a wrong place to go and voice out your concerns. But my interest is there's this power that social media holds, and I think you've applied that power to yourself. And now we know you as Ndinema, people know you out there. How did you get to use social media to your benefit?
So it's a bit hard to explain, because that was never the plan.
Okay.
I just found myself there, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe how I've been able to maintain the same energy from the beginning. You know, I believe it's easier to use when you know what you want, and if you are really looking for something positive. You know, some people go to social media to, as we said, just to seek attention and stuff. But once they get that attention, then what's next? You know, maybe they would have brought about some disputes between other people just for them to get there. Because the problem with social media again is, it attracts more hate than love these days. You know, like love is very strange on social media. But if someone wrote something negative about, most commonly, your maps, yeah, you know, it will attract more attention than if someone just acknowledged his new song to be a great song. You know, so it's easier for people just want to argue over there. You know, but once you spread some love again, you attract hate, because there's no smoke without fire.
Exactly.
You know? Exactly.
Yeah.
So for me, I think, because with social media, since there's so much hate, people really need some laughter once in a while.
Yeah.
You know, once they're done hating on whatever they're hating,
True.
they can even hate on the comedy itself.
Yeah.
But at least they have something to talk about. You know.
Yeah, true.
So I think
True.
it's just
I like
so
the element you brought in, that people need some laughter. But now there's an issue I have with, especially our media in Zambia. Yeah, so if you go to other countries and look at their social media, like TikTok, Facebook, it's productive.
Exactly.
You know, like they're working on things. You know, even like this generation is working on stuff. So
exactly.
Like the feed.
Sorry to cut you short. There was a time some people from TikTok came over to Zambia, and they had like I don't know if I was supposed to disclose it, but it was a meeting between them and like 5 content creators, and I happened to be part of the 5. So one of the issues that was raised there was, why isn't our TikTok monetized yet? Because now people, you have to go live and ask for gifts, you know, take off your clothes or something. Yeah. So the main reason they pointed out was because our TikTok industry in Zambia is not mature yet.
True.
People just go there just for the vibes.
Yeah,
you know,
like twerking and stuff like
have
that.
fun, you know, dance challenges and stuff. But with other countries, they've understood the power of
behind
TikTok,
it,
and what they can gain from TikTok. Here it's just I gain some followers and stuff. Yeah,
true.
100,000 views, and I'm celebrating on my WhatsApp status.
Exactly.
You know, but they know the value behind 100,000 views in other countries. Yeah. That's why
I like that you brought it out, because then I was coming to that point, and that's the point I want to drive home, because I see a lot of nonsense on social media, like mediocrity.
Like, lack of a better
term. Because then I feel like we're a country that is in that stage where we're supposed to be working on things.
Exactly.
Because then even the industry itself is not structured.
True.
Even in the industry itself, we don't have like standards where we're saying we are there. we don't have that, and that's what we should be working on. Yeah, but I see people just like, if it's joking, everyone will just be joking on social media. It's like, if Dinema does a joke and then it gains him 1 million views, then everyone will just be doing that joke because then they feel like, oh, I'll get this number of views.
People are not creative.
Yeah, and I like what you've said. One of the issues preventing us from monetizing some of these activities is because we are not yet mature.
Exactly.
And I see this immaturity so much on social media. And you mentioned earlier that you're not a person that goes on social media to look at what other people are doing. And I do that too, because then I practically don't follow people on social media because of the same reason. Because
Me too, man. I once said this in a song, and it looked like I was just being proud or something. You know, I don't really follow. I want to create. I want to be original.
Exactly.
You know, I want to be known for something.
True.
I don't want to come around and just recycle what another person already did. Not saying it's wrong, but for me as an artist, I feel like it's a challenge to me, and it's my responsibility to come up with new stuff. That's why we're called artists in the first place, and creators. You know, we're supposed to create, not duplicate.
True. No. That's very uplifting. That's very uplifting, because then I've been trying to tell artists that, you know, there is no art in being a follower. You see?
No, man.
Yeah, and a lot of artists. I think the last discussion we had was about DJs, and I was telling them, DJs in SA will work hard and then they'll push their vibes and their fronts. You know, they'll push Amapiano. But what are you DJs in Zambia doing? You know, because then there's no difference.
Usually you're just waiting for them to create.
And then you follow. You see? So what kind of an artist are you if your idea is just to follow? There is a trend and then you copy the trend, then you start following. You see? So I know the discussion is getting heated, but I know we've got people that are joined into this live session. And remember, you're chilling with Dinema, and I usually don't like mentioning my name because people have got issues with my name. First of all, they don't even know whether it's a name or it's just an English word. Yeah, but the truth of the matter is it's just an English word. We made it
so you just made it up?
Yeah, we just made it a name, but it's an official name.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll go back to the comment. And you got a comment from Yvonne Simakoma. Yvonne, you're saying social media can be good or bad, but it depends on how you use it, because you can use it for business in a good way, but you can use it also to talk about people and look down on others using social media. Thank you for that comment, Yvonne. I know we promised to give out money, and it's high time we started giving out that money, because then you just don't come to an Inwit hangout without giveaways. That's our biggest strength right now. Just like we have Dinema in the building. For now, I know Inwit is coming, and it's coming this month. And you can watch movies, you can watch series, you can watch documentaries. You can watch live shows. You can watch like a boxing match live on the platform. There will be a live channel where you can catch up with the latest of what is happening even on social media, like some of the issues. And remember, on Inwit, we have movies about some of the issues that are there on social media, some of the issues that you've sort of like wanted to know what really happened or what was the conclusion and things like that. But for now, I'll go back to Dinema. We give out the 1,000 kwacha. I'll give you, I always quote the raw because then people want to say privilege, but I feel privilege is like maybe if we take you to... So I'll give you the raw. I don't know what you want to ask the people join to this live session. And then when you pick your winner, that winner walks away with the 1,000 kwacha. So what are you going to ask people? Or maybe what I'll do is that I'll give you access to this phone, so maybe you can look at the comments. Yeah. And then you can tell people join to this live session what what we'll be looking for to give out our first 1,000 kwacha.
What should my question be based on?
We are not, we don't limit people at Inwit. It's a free house.
General knowledge question, science question?
No, let's not make it academic, but if you want, you can even ask them about yourself. I know you've got a new song out, right? Yeah.
It can be about that?
It can even be about that.
Wouldn't it be very simple? How much are we giving out first? Determine the difficulty of the question.
1,000 kwacha for starters.
Pin Nyambiri.
Nyambiri.
Zakufunza mbele ya Albert Einstein, barasta.
Nyambiri pin.
Yeah.
So I've given you the role. So it's a free house.
Okay, so before I ask the question, just give me 2 minutes.
I give you 2 minutes.
So I think about it.
You think about it?
This is money we are talking about.
No pressure, no pressure. So going forward in the discussion, right? As you're thinking about how to give out that 1,000 kwacha. So we've looked at social media being a tool for good or bad, and we have established that it only becomes a tool for good depending on how you use it. And it's the same thing. It only becomes a tool for bad depending on how you use it. And we've also established further that you can actually use social media to your own benefit. You can become a big star. You can become a powerhouse. You can become a force to reckon with because of social media, right? And we are sort of like sickened by the state of social media in Zambia because we are saying it's not healthy, right? It's not mature, and we are missing out on opportunities because then what we are doing on social media is the wrong stuff, isn't it? I hope now we are coming back to the 1,000 kwacha.
Exactly. No problem.
Hey.
So how do they answer the question? Through the comments?
No, they can write the comments.
Right, okay.
They can
so just give us a list of 5 Zambians who you think are using social media in a positive way.
That's a good one.
People. And give your reasons.
That's a good one.
Don't just give us names.
Maybe
we don't know them.
That's a good one. So let's have 5 Zambians that are using social media in a good way,
and give a reason.
And then give a reason. So let's have that in the comment section. Then Dinaema will come back after we take a break. We'll come back and give out the 1,000 kwacha, our first giveaway for this Inwit Hangout. We'll be back.
In the fast-paced world of business, staying ahead means having the right technology at your fingertips. Now that's where Inwit Systems comes in. With our state-of-the-art CCTV installations, your premises are protected, giving you peace of mind. From network setup and management to cybersecurity solutions, our expert teams ensures your systems run smoothly and securely 24/7. Our access control solutions provide seamless security, allowing you to control who enters your premises with ease. Our software development and application maintenance services keep your systems running smoothly, tailored to your unique requirements. At Inwit Systems, we are not just your technology providers, we are your partners in success. Contact us today and let's elevate your business together.
Radio, I feel like right now I have nobody I can look up to in Zambia who can do a better job than me.
Alright, so what's your ideal guy?
Forecast with no hair.
You know what? What the hell am I even doing here?
How do you know you're handsome?
Because I know that I'm handsome.
What do you mean, do you know me?
You look more like my next girlfriend.
Okay.
So my name is Joe Swag.
Nice to meet you, Joe Swags.
Yeah. I do rap, I'm an actor, but
You
enough
can
of
rap?
me. Yeah.
I love that. What's that?
This is henna actually. Yeah, sure.
Nice. Does it mean anything?
No.
I wasn't patient.
No,
Huh?
we never tried, so nothing happened. We
So
weren't.
we didn't even get to the point where I have to be patient.
No.
Then the people. Yes. We're back with Dinema in the building, and now I think was my first question. So some person phone. And then you can pick who is your winner.
Okay.
So
they talk about the list of 5 and give your reasons as well. So, but most of the comments here are just names.
They're just names, right?
Yeah, just names.
So remember, when you mention the names, you should give a reason why you think they're using social media as a tool for good. So you need to give a reason.
So one person named 5 people and then gave one reason for, for all the 5.
Of them. Yeah.
So this person says Links Lungu, Dilema, Simon Mwalane, Patience Sisia, Masulani Zulu. They don't insult people, but at the same time they make jokes and make people laugh.
Okay.
We are considering it for now.
Okay, you're considering it for now. Okay.
Plight Intellect is using social media positively through the things he is doing, like launching Inwit app. Charity through comedy, Mwizukanji helping women to believe in themselves. Yomaps through his music, he's now a superstar. Yambeka bani reasons are convincing kuri.
Iyo kaide zinakamba kama troni yani. Oyaje bonse bisilira nayo.
Unaweza kosa hapo.
Kaide tampasa ndroyo ndimo mpasa.
Okay, so Mwizukanji, she's using it for business. Ndinema, you are using it wisely to promote your music and comedy. Logic, Chef 187, your maps. I think these answers are a bit lazy.
A bit lazy.
At Mtaremwanza, promoting media, media space. Mampi, fashion and beauty and music. Mwizukanji, entrepreneurship and beauty. Chanda, environmental safety. Luyando, Zambia culture and tourism. I think we are considering this one.
This
is Tanaka James.
Okay.
So let's just look for one more. How much time do we have for this first one?
So like we don't have so much time because we are still giving out so much.
Yeah.
So from the 2 that you are considering, which one are you giving out to?
I think we'll give Tanaka James. Yeah.
Tanaka James.
But mzati zondesa kwa ndimo. Ya next mpase chemweka.
Okay, share mafu sunga choke pote without tissue. Cuz already want to complain no.
Nzapeza kupeja tu.
So Tanaka James, congratulations Tanaka James, you win yourself a 1,000 kwacha. You win yourself a 1,000 kwacha. Remember, we're discussing social media. Is it a tool for good or bad? And we're saying social media, it's about how you use it. It's about what you decide to do with it. And remember, you can do a lot with social media. You can be a powerhouse like Dinema and all around. Is it all around? All around. All around. Hey, all around artist. What's the title of the song?
Run.
What are you talking about in the song?
Jama exercise.
No,
I'm joking. So Run is just a fun song. It's an educative song, but we just did it in a fun way. You know, usually when people do music that advocates against maybe early pregnancies or STIs, they're usually sad or serious songs, like very serious, you know. But we just decided to do one that educates people, but like in a fun way. You can dance to it while being educated.
Okay.
That's how
so like you're bouncing to it. It's what my want to pele kachati chali.
Oh chali, kai futi subconscious mwema sevenzera. Ona mngambira kanzumve.
Kanzumve. Sasa kukankala weka kambolia leo kamba to nyimbo hizo kamba hivi.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, no, big up to that song, man. Thank you very much. I haven't listened to it yet.
That time zone.
That time.
Nshikali.
I'll give credit where it's due.
Exactly,
yeah. So we've given out our first 1,000 kwacha, and remember there's a trip to Zanzibar. And to qualify for that trip to Zanzibar,
what do we need to do?
You need to be a follower of Inwit.
I am, sir.
Oh yeah. You need to be a follower of Inwit on Facebook, follower of Inwit on Instagram, on TikTok, and on YouTube.
Yeah.
And remember, we have started the pre-registration of our subscribers, and we already have 39 subscribers registered from yesterday. I'm saying a big thank you to that 39. We have something special for the 39 people. Yeah, but for now, remember the big giveaways we're giving out on this Inwit Hangout are dedicated to those 59 people. So the 1,000 kwacha went to Tanaka James. But the bigger money, I know you guys will complain, but you know, complaining will not get you anywhere for you. If you go on social media and complain, people will sympathize with you, but they'll write comments, oh, sorry. But action, there won't be any action. Wazakuletera bag ya unga tuwa complain maningi. Zero. So for your own sake, if you want to make a difference on this page, I know a lot of you complain that munga pass a bunch to 5 pin. But we want to pass you 1 million. Life is like that. Put in the effort, you reap where you sow, you know. So it may not be today because maybe the timing may not be right, but you reap. That's just the principle of life. So if you start complaining, it's not helping. But if you do the work, we recognize it. Even nice, it's and so on. Okay, we mundana sevenza, tend to pass or something. So put in the work, then we'll definitely award you. We are not. A lot of people have been saying, Pastor Cheva, kazi. Yeah, but they are the ones that are doing the way.
Tanaka James.
Tanaka James, I think, Nigero.
Yeah.
Nigero. So a lot of you have been
just
complaining.
Made it worse.
Yeah. You've been complaining at Pastor Cheva kazi, but at the end of the day, we are looking at effort. I think Ndinema tried to analyze the answers, and yeah, it made sense to give out to Tanaka
I
James.
would have analyzed all the answers, but due to
time,
time,
we don't have the time.
So please just respond as soon as possible. The questions are fired.
I think we'll be giving out another giveaway, and this time around we're giving out the 2,000 kwacha. And we'd like to say thank you, especially to those that are pre-registering. Remember, Inwit is coming, and a lot of you have been asking what it means to pre-register. So you know, when you pre-register, it means before the thing comes, you're already registered. So when the thing comes, you don't have to sign up or register. You just automatically be, you just go and log in with your details. Because then you've gotten your full name, your email address. So when it's live, you receive an email to say, these are your login details. So it's pre-registration. So that's what it means. So basically what you do is you Momo it. Yeah, you Momo 50 kwacha. So that's subscription. But remember, when the apps are live, it will not be a 50 kwacha. So pre-registration is cheaper because then we're telling you, register in advance. So that 50 kwacha is siyamahala, you're not giving us ndalama mahala. That 50 kwacha is your subscription for a month, for 30 days. So it covers your subscription for a month. I know there are already people who have decided to pay for 2 months. So yeah, you're making us smile. Among at least there are people that believing in us, and we are really saying thank you for that. I can't person for several question in the person. Like life, you start making it, then you're coming maybe from society that is like got eye on you and they're looking at you. There's always this element, especially for a guy, like when you're making Kanyama girl. Like, hi.
Yes, the bunch.
Yeah, that guy. I know. I don't know. You experience this thing where, because of what you become and the things you do, right, and how people perceive that this is the Nema. Yeah, you sort of like become like a magnet. Yeah, a magnet for the wrong people. But also the right people well, right? Yeah, but usually Magel. Do you have issues in that area?
Depends on the type of issues you're talking about.
Issues kind of like, okay, you take a girl, from nowhere, take a buera, like, first Kazasta pretend Mongas Kakuziwa or something. But me now can adapt.
Those are my favorite ones.
You know, like she's got the information and everything. Exactly. Then she'll come to you like she doesn't know you. Then slowly, you start noticing that that's what Bwanji and stuff like that.
Yeah, could be nice sticker. I think like maybe like 3 days ago or something. So I was at this eating place, right? And then so there was no table for 2. It was just me and my guy. So I had to pass a table for 4. And then since the other 2 seats were not occupied, some girls sat on those seats. And then one of them asked for a picture. So she asked her friend to take the picture. So maiziwa jati mundu sumtera konzero then afuna mayo mtere konzero. You, I don't know him. Who's this guy? Ukako. Ukakopa. So and then the girl who asked for the picture was like, tell her who you are. Then I was like, I was like nziwa one day. And then I think enzana iwala chana kama sana nziwe. So pamine nezo funko amboenda manje. Abwani mi do you know the first video I watched? So you know those. For me, those are they make my day, man. It's just crazy to see how people react in different ways towards us. True. You know, and what you said is very true. Instagram, my message.
Every day, like, no, Shani.
Yeah, exactly. But you know,
I get it, man. I get it.
You just have to be careful, and it all just depends on your discipline at the end of the day.
No, true.
You know, because a lot of artists have fallen because of such. You know.
True.
Because these girls nizaononga.
At least
stereotype or something.
Sure.
Yeah, but there are certain people who don't want. They're not looking for what's good for you. They're just looking for what they can get out of
exactly.
you. And then gatuna benzero pay my and it ends up ruining your brand in one way or the other.
True.
Because some of these people in general, let me just describe them as people. Because
you're right.
You know,
you're right,
exactly. It's about what they can get out from you. You know, the association they have with you might be used for the wrong reasons.
True.
Exactly. So,
very true.
Now,
I'm liking what you're saying, because then it's impactful, it's practical,
exactly,
and it's what's on the ground, you know. Because then I've noticed the universe has got this. I can call it a formula. So it's like when you're going up the steps, there's always things you have to pass through. I think the idea of those people that come to you wanting to get something out of you, it's always like, it's like a test. It's a test. It's like they're trying to question whether that's your resolve. Like that's what you've stood for. Like, okay, what kind of person are you? So
and also, I think it's just the same for everyone in the entertainment sector or for the athletes. You know. For us, especially creatives in 2024, we have seen so many artists fall because of those particular reasons, and we can see practical examples of people walking by legends asking you for a 50 kwacha, you know, and then you hear all these stories. You know, so you can even see it would have been. We would have been less disciplined if we didn't see what happened to those people. If maybe all of them were successful. Exactly. But we can see like former Afro-winners. You know, with my filling station, watch I'm making up a 20.
That's sad.
It's very sad.
Yeah, very sad. And I like with what you have said. It's interesting because then it's also we don't have so much time with this discussion. But since we are discussing social media, among the things you mentioned former AFCON winners, and I'm saying, why is it that on social media we are just talking about the nonsense? We are not creating the value using the social media, even for people like the former AFCON. Because by now we would have created brands around just the idea that we won the AFCON at some point, right? And then there could have been value from those brands being pushed on social media. Such that in the industry, people would benefit from it. But why is that in Zambia? All we do is like, okay, then everyone wants to sort of like say something about it. Like they look like, okay, uyakakambapo now uyakakambako aonekamonga ati ndiye ziva vintu and stuff like that, instead of like us creating value. Because then here's an industry, and the sad part in Zambia is they're corporations, right? They're corporates, and these corporates have got a marketing budget, right? A huge marketing budget. Some of these are multinationals, right? And they're willing to spend, right? But the sad part in Zambia is that because we're doing the wrong things, right? you find that maybe if there is a corporate trying to spend on someone, they'll go through a media agency in South Africa.
True.
Yeah, and then that media agency is also looking at budgets and stuff like that. So when they come down to Zambia and they get an artist, obviously, they'll give them peanuts. They'll give them pocket change. But why, as Zambians, can't we change that? Because then we've got this tool, which is social media. Why can't we use it to create this value that we can bring on the table, and we demand or command this marketing budget from corporates, so that I wonder why in Zambia we always want to say, no, we are poor, but who told us that we are poor? Exactly. Because then it doesn't make sense, because I have people coming from outside the country that are making millions, and not kwacha, dollars, in Zambia. So what's the difference for a Zambian? Because then I have media agencies from South Africa that are making millions in Zambia. Yeah. So, where is the issue? Like, why can't we do it using our social media?
For me, speaking from experience, it's a matter of branding. You know, a lot of artists, a lot of people on social media have not branded themselves very well. I'm talking in the sense that if maybe you needed me today, but if you need Burna Boy for a show, you won't go directly to Burna Boy. You have to go through like 12 people before you finally get to the main act. And you won't even talk to the main artist. You just see him on stage once he lands in your country, you know. So if like brands also want to associate themselves with well-branded individuals, you know. So I don't think if for example, I'll give an example of a betting company, any betting company. We don't really directly talk to the owners in Ukraine where the betting company is coming from. We have to go through a certain someone here in Zambia because we are not well branded, you know. We are just for us, especially comedians, it's like a by the way thing. It's like a hobby. You know, we actually check a phone, no manager. Ukafuna manager, maybe utenga che mzako cho.
Exactly.
Even idea,
industry. No, ni manager.
Yeah, his only job.